Hey everyone, welcome back to the Code Clouds. In this video, we are going to talk about Terraform variables, specifically list and maps. Whether you have just started with Terraform or looking to write more cleaner and more dynamic code, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's get started. In Terraform, variables allow you to pass dynamic values in your configuration. Two of the most useful variable types are list and maps. Lists are ordered collection of values while maps store key value pairs. Let's start with list. You can define a list variable in Terraform like this. Here in this example, the variable server names is a list of strings. You can reference individual items with an index, such as where.servernames index 0, which gives you web1. Lists are great when order of elements matter. On the other hand, a map variable is defined using curly braces. For example, here server config is a map where each key represents a server and its corresponding value indicates the instance type. Maps are perfect when you need to assign configuration values based on keys. Let's understand lists and maps using a quick hands-on demonstration. Let me jump on my Visual Code editor. In this demonstration, I have already written down a Terraform script where I'm adding these three buckets, bucket 1, bucket 2, and bucket 3 in a location, and I have variabilized this location here, and I'm passing the variable value from terraform.tfvars. So I'm creating bucket 1, bucket 2, and bucket 3 in US East 1 location. Now let's suppose we need to create all three buckets in separate locations. Bucket 1 in US East 1, Bucket 2 in US West 1, and Bucket 3 in US Central 1. How we can achieve this? We can achieve this via list and map variable type. So first of all, we will see how we can utilize list variable type to pass different locations. First of all, I need to change the variable type from string to list. I can provide list of string. And the location I'll pass different location name, US East 1, US West 1, and US Central 1. Now, how we can call these variables? As you know, we can call list variable type via indexing. So for US East 1, I have to call with index 0. US West 1, I have to call with index 1. And US Central location, I have to call with indexing 2. So you can verify from here like indexing 0 US East 1, indexing 1 US West 1, and indexing 2 US Central 1. Now let me just run terraform init command to initialize terraform directory. So our directory is just initialized. Let me run terraform plan command. Terraform. Okay, let me just expand it meanwhile. Here you can see our bucket 1 is creating in US East 1 location. Bucket 2 is creating in US West 1 location. And bucket 3 is creating in location US Central 1. Let me just run terraform apply. Before that, let's just quickly check if we have any bucket created in this project which contains our state file. So let me just hit yes. So bucket is creating. It takes some seconds. Okay, so buckets are just created. Let me refresh the Google console. All right, so you can see these three buckets are just added in this GCP project, and you can see in different locations. Now let me just destroy it. Terraform destroy one hyphen auto pro. If you would add hyphen hyphen auto proofs, then it will not just prompt you to hit yes after the plan. Okay, so here you can see it did not prompt us to hit yes or just drop the plan. So our bucket just got destroyed. Let me refresh it. All right, there is no bucket at all. Here we have seen how we have just utilized list variable type. Now we'll see how we can use map variable type. So let me just go to the variable and just change it to map. Right, we can call it map of string, doesn't matter. And under default, as you know, map variable type work as key value pair. So here I'll define region 1 as US East 1, region 2 as US West 2, and region 3 as US Central 1. Okay, so there's no need of that TFOS file, so I'm just commenting it out. All right, this is all. Now we have to change how we're gonna call this map variable type. So to call it under location, we have to just define the region because it is key value pair in here. So variable location and dot region 1, then it will call the value of US East 1 from this key. Let's just make changes in here. So I want to create bucket 2 in region 2 and I want to create bucket 3 in region 3. We have just called the map variable type in here. Let me just try running Terraform in it first. Although it is not required, but let's just run. If we would have any issues with our configuration, it will throw some error. All right, it's just initialized. Let me run the plan, Terraform plan. All right, so we can see the plan in here. So our bucket 1 is creating in US East 1, bucket 2 is creating in US West 1, and bucket 3 is in US Central 1. So I just clear it and run Terraform apply hyphen auto proof. Are buckets under creation? Let me just refresh it. Here you go. Our bucket, all three buckets are creating in this project in different location as we defined in our map variable. Okay, let me just clean it up. Let me just run the Terraform destroy command. So buckets are destroyed now. This is how you can create your Terraform configuration more flexible and dynamic. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please do like, share and subscribe. If you have any query or doubts, please drop them in comment section. I would be happy to help. I'll see you in the next video.